design build process was more our style. So we ended up going with MSI General out of Neshota, Wisconsin. Real close. They showed us a project they did in Eagle, St. Teresa. And it was a Catholic church, and we all got together to go on a field trip. And that was one of the best meetings. That was very informative for all of us. Well, anyways, if you guys remember, we had a plan that we first came up with. We were going to go on the east side of church. We were gonna remove about 6 grades and put a 30-foot addition on, and then put an addition on the back. And MSI came back to us and said, "Are you sure that's what you want to do?" Yeah, thought we did, you know. But they totally flipped the script on us and took us to the west side, and they put a driveway around this side. And all of us stood at that meeting, and I think we were all in awe. I think we all were amazed. Right? Huh. You never would have believed that you could get it around the church. Here, this will help. So, when they did that to us, that's when the wheels really started turning on how to get it laid out. So, here comes the plans come up here. My wife says I shouldn't do this, but I'm doing it anyways. So, picture yourself on a cold, windy, rainy, snowy morning, walking down the west side of church. Cheeks hurt, don't they, when you walk into church? Anyways, here we go. And you run the clicker. I don't know. Let's go to the floor plan first. There you go. That's what we've come up with. So now we're on the west side of church. South and west. Here's the entry. You see the entry right here? We walk into a gathering room that can fit 78 people. Off to the right, we're going to have a kitchenette behind church. So if you guys are feeling this just right, you're looking at the back of church going forward. You can see where this thing is here, right? So next to church, next to this wall right here, we're going to have a courtyard. There's about a 10-foot area where there's going to be, concrete, pavers. We can't get right next to church for 2 reasons. One is fire. They want to have a fire barrier so that there, Dan's got a pointer. See that 10-foot area? Dan's pointing to it right there. Great idea. We got, for one, the fire barrier. And 2, there's 2 reasons. They don't want to mess with the church foundation. And we don't have to cover up our beautiful windows. We'll have natural light coming in there. All right, so you walk through that gathering room. Where do you want to go, Dan? You point and we'll... All right, there we go. Here's our ramp. No more ramp outside. The ramp's going to start right there at the end of the gathering room and head for where it says ramp, so it'll be a 1/12 pitch. So for every 12 inches level, you go 1 inch up. So that ramp is going to go the length of the church next to those windows and land you up at this level. Right up back there.
Right outside that window, kind of by the bell, where that little bell is. That's where they'll come in with it.
Yep.
And there'll be a bathroom.
So back there, point to that, Dan. We're going to put a bathroom right up there on that level so that you can come out the back of church and just a 1-stall family bathroom at the church level. And the goal behind this ramp, too, is that we can get a casket to go. You know, right now, the funeral director brings the casket up the ramp over there, and then they push it in the door here. Now we can go into entry, right down the ramp, give it a little turn, and then go into the church. All right, let's go to that library there. That's also, is it a library? We don't know what to call it. So right now there's shelves and bookcases all around there, and
Kind of where we'll have like the confirmation photos, the stuff like they wants to sell cards, books from the church, anything want to keep nice and you can look at it. Little meeting room maybe for pastor too, out of his office.
Yep, you see Pastor's office there? So now we have, in between there, we have two classrooms that are, it's one classroom, but it's splittable between them. Each one of them, right here, this one's kind of exciting. Actually, release it real quick. And then a new access to our basement. 60 spots we have. I think we can gain some parking along that driveway and possibly up there.
I think people will park along here and up here, which is fine. You just can't mark them off, obviously, but for what we lose, what are here, 16?
16 spots.
There's only 16 spots out here, so you think you're losing a lot of parking, but you're not. You're losing space.
And we can make our parking lot bigger. We can go through that existing garage down the corner. We can push out onto the hill.
So where we all kind of park against we're gonna butt that out and make that parking lot a little bigger. And it'll be lined better, so people, it's just more organized. And obviously we resurface it. As you can see, it's nice.
Yeah.
And the nice gable roofs. Good idea by over there. Looks nice.
Let's go to the next view here. Here's some elevations. So what you're looking at on the top picture is the back of church.
The old cross.
Yeah. Looks like the cross could go right back there.
Right there.
So there's the entrance. Dan, there's our brand new entrance. Remember? No cold face walking in that entrance.
Nice arched windows, we hope, something that arch there, at least make it match the church.
In the bottom view, that is from the school looking up at us.
This is from the cemetery,
All right. There's your front of church. We try not to adjust the front of church, make the church look the same.
So this is all the same. Just got this addition.
We didn't want to steal away from church, right? I mean, we thought church looks good. We want to add to it. And the bottom picture, that's driving up Ellenville Road.
So you see from Joel's house.
All right, here's some 3D views. Let it soak in.
That's the new entrance from the parking lot. Except for the cross, maybe back up here. Side view. Front. Kids playing. And, yeah.
You see the driveway come around there?
There's the,
Right here.
we've got a car coming around there for us. Landscaping. So we can kind of see how that hopefully will work out.
Yeah. I know it's a lot to soak in. I'm sure there's tons of questions, but I think in a couple of weeks, we'll come back and you guys can have your questions.
Yes, go home and think about this. Write down the questions you have. And
Yeah, go home and think about all this that we gave you. Write down any questions. 2 weeks for having an open forum. August 11th, come back. You don't like something, you love it. This is all preliminary. This isn't set in stone. We haven't agreed to anything. This is just them drawing this up for us. We as a group, we like this. But this is our group idea, so if you guys have any ideas, feel free to pitch in. This is our recommendation as of now.
They're working on it.
Yeah, you gotta, what do we say, it's 5,500 square feet?
53, I think.
53. Yeah, so if you figure $300 a square foot,
They're figuring $300 a square foot.
so you're right around 1.5, 1.65 in there.
Now I got driveway and septic to do it through parking lot. Parking lot.
We kind of figured the parking lot into that, so we're not sure on price yet, that might change some things, but we're thinking 1.5 to 1.65, that's kind of what we're hoping. We'll get back to you guys more firm. That's our next step, because they kind of drew this up, and now they gotta go back and see.
benefits that we didn't realize at first, but we were going to go on the east side of the church, is by going on the west side of the church, it eliminates the sharp driveway or the sharp turn at the front of the church. It's something that we didn't think about until we got the plan from MSI of the church, that they had talked about, why don't you guys go on the west side of the church? So I think that was one of the big benefits that we'll gain from going, put the addition on the west side.
So that's all we got for you. Zoomer, you got anything?
Just go home, study it.
Go home, look at the plans. If you need a plan, let me know. Melissa's got some more in the back. I can print more off at work. Just don't go to work. Okay. I got, we got big display boards in the back. Feel free to go and look at them when you walk out, or closer up views, what you see here. Take pictures, do what you want. You guys think of something that we need to have in there? Now's the time to say it. Don't say it after we build it. So, how's that?
We just had a sermon, we're pretty blessed, we don't have any complaints.